Hello everybody, I'm Warsaw Titan, welcome back to another episode of Valhalla. Let's get back into it. Load room. And then let's go to work, because I am broke as crap. Because I spent everything I had yesterday. Good evening. Oh, hi there. I was expecting the bar to be different before opening hours, but I guess it's just the same tired thing. Alma? Ah, Leonidas. Gillian. Markello. I stumbled across her on my way in and asked her if she wanted to tag along. Hope you don't mind. Sure, make yourself at home. Where's the boss? She didn't put the helmet on again, did she? She went out for a bit. I don't know what for, but she'll be back. Alright. Alma, make yourself comfortable while I prepare. Right, thanks. And boop. Time to mix drinks and change lives. What was that? Oh, just something they made me say back in instruction. Kinda stuck. Huh? I went to a school that made us stand up with our hands on our backs when someone came in. That habit didn't rub off until high school or so. Yeah, it's kinda like that. Oh yeah, look at this. A glass with a signature? To I'll assume it's either an autograph or an impromptu medicine receipt. That Kira Miki girl came here yesterday before her concert, actually. Oh yeah, now I see her name here. You don't seem very surprised. I like B-Link more, actually. The stoic-looking duo, right? Yep, those. Seems you had a better day than mine yesterday. I had to break up with Damien. I see. Want a drink? You don't seem very surprised. Almost, we've known each other for, what, a few months now? I'd be interested if those relationships of yours went further than a week or two. You say you broke up, but there was usually not enough time to foster anything to break. And it's more like, the guy wasn't what I wanted, so I stopped flirting. You can pretend to be more interested, you know. Like my mom says, if I don't buy it, it's because I know the product. Speaking of buying, do you want a frame? A frame? Yeah, for all those pics you have of your boss, the ones filling your phone's memory. Some seem sneakily taken at that. Is that true? What do you care? How the hell did you find that out? So it is true! Shut up! I'm a hacker, remember? You shouldn't piss off a hacker. Aw, I really like this one of her sleeping in her office. I think I'll copy it. You... Hey, can you make me a bad touch before we keep arguing? Sure. Almost wants a bad touch. Okay, I'm still giggly after this. Ugh. I still think it's hilarious. On the rocks mixed. Here. Who gives these drinks their silly names? Usually the one who registers it. Some people have quite the silly sense of humor. Like that girl who keeps laughing over this particular drink's name. Yeah. So, who's Damien again? The one with the nice car? Sure, he's also the manager at the bank, but that car was what caught my eye. And what was wrong with him? Turns out he was a LARPer. LARP? Live action role playing. Sounds more like the nickname of some very heavy-handed writer or military organization. What did he roleplay as? Have you heard of those Woodstock fairs? Those events where people barely drink, stink, roll in mud, and do stuff in the open? Those are hippies, yeah. He frequents those, and it's something I'd rather not deal with at all. If I stayed with him, I'd eventually have to. I mean, I need to support my partner in what he does, but if he's something like that... You see, that's the problem, right there. You say breaking up like you had something formal, but most of the time you're still getting to know him. Think about it. Have you ended your longest lasting relationships for things like those? Okay, sorry for not using the right word or whatever, but I'm still sorely disappointed. And at least I'm trying to get some action. When was the last time you spent the night with someone else? Last night? Your cat doesn't count. A year ago, it was messy. See? I mean, I have no idea how you deal with that. If I were you, I would have pushed over Gillian. I'm just gonna say his name. Over there into a closet ages ago. What? People have different needs and priorities. Yes, but don't you miss having the warmth of someone else at your side? Using them as a pillow, mixing your perfume with theirs, putting your head on their chest, listening to them breathe as they pet your head. Dozing off, knowing they're there, watching you, protecting you. Jill? Anything to make you just shut up and drink. I'll have you know that my Uncle John taught me ventriloquism when I was 12. Drinking won't stop me from talking or making tasteless puns for Aunt Rosa. Still, give me something weird, would you? Huh, ventriloquism. Weird? A weird drink? Yeah, something different. Experimental. Uncommon. Let's see. I'm just gonna... Anything that says weird? Just... This one's kind of unbearable. It's mostly for fans of the movie that it was used in. This drink does not represent the opinions of the Bar Pianist Union or its associates. It was originally called Pretty Woman, but too many people complained there should be a piano woman if there was a piano man. You think something so balanced would actually taste nice? You'd be dead wrong. I'm gonna use this one. Oh wait, I forgot to put the rocks in. There we go. Here. Yeah, this fits the bill. Yeah, it's a promotional drink made to commemorate a movie. Read, they left it the chance to sell drinks that would be unmarketable otherwise. Oh. You know, your orders are weird today. They are? Yeah, usually the first thing you ask for is a brandini, then something like the Cobalt Velvet or something similar. Well, I sometimes feel like I need something different, you know? Something tells me part of the reason you left this statement is because you was too deep into routine. Maybe. Hey, speaking of routines, as a hacker, what's your opinion on the whole Alice Rabbit thing? That's the silence of somebody who just heard something stupid. Stupid enough to warrant the speech they prepared just for occasions like this. As always, very perceptive of you. You know, decades ago there was this group of people that hacked simple sites with an agenda. Can't remember what they used to call themselves. I just remember that it was just petty vandalism. In a way, everyone was participated started using the same name. They wanted to create this anonymous anarchist identity. The whole Alice Rabbit thing is the logical conclusion of that. It's what happens when that idea reaches into its breaking point and goes mainstream. It is no longer a group, but an individual. An untouchable entity watching from the shadows, monitoring and judging everything everyone does. Observing, tolerating no one but itself. A lot of bullcrap for what's essentially a pet that the press made up. The antithesis of your usual boogeyman, if you must. So, you don't think such a person exists? Don't know, don't care. We have seen the actions of such an entity, but it might be anything, an individual, group, an AI. That's not taking into account all the copycats and pranksters using the name. So Alice Rabbit is a thing that exists, but it's also really muddied all over overall. There's something else that worries me though. That kind of story always catches the attention of kids and such. They start trying to hack stuff without knowing the risks or consequences. Imagine if suddenly a group of tweens broke into this bar and started asking for drinks. That's how it feels for me, and it's thanks to that freaking Alice Rabbit thing. I see. But enough of that, there's a more pressing matter at hand. There is? Yeah, you've been delaying my invitation for hanging out sometime for too long. Oh, that. You hate me that much, Jill? Does my presence make you that uncomfortable? No, at this rate, I might just crash by your apartment. That way you can't just say no. Maybe I'll also crash for the night. We can have a sleepover. Braid our hair, tell stories all night, shower together. You know you need some human warmth in that place. Your tits alone would fill my entire bathroom. Man, you react too nonchalantly. It's no fun. React a little bit. Let me tease you for a second. I refuse. In all seriousness, though, any particular reason you keep turning down my invitations? I mean, it's not a date. I just want to have a conversation with you outside these four walls. I'm not a morning person. I registered for a night shift precisely to avoid waking up early. The earliest I've asked you out is 10 a.m., you know. That's early morning by my standards. I mean, it's not that I don't want to hang out, I just don't want to wake up early. You are hopeless. Anyway, I'm gonna need another drink here. Like, say, a big Brandtini. Finally! That's all I know. One, two, three, four, five, six. One, wait, nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Age and mixed. There we go. Here. You know, Brandtini is such a weird name. It was originally supposed to replicate the Martini. Problem is, the BTC got a hold of a brand of Vermouth that was after a certain that was named after a certain automobile company. So on a weird whim, they changed the name. I see. Now I was wondering. Yeah? Don't you worry about what the people you work for might be doing with the information you provide? Not really. You don't? Do you worry about what happens when people leave this place drunk? Not really. Most of the time. Well, neither do I. Why should you? Do you get people drunk? Some say my beauty is intoxicating, but that's beside the point. I get my payment, do my job, and forget about the whole thing. You make your job sound so easy. Once you understand what precautions to take, it's no problem, and I've always found my job fun. However, most of my contracts are consultancy-based gigs. It's not like every day's a thrill. Do you meet with the clients, or... I don't. It's always from behind as many filters as I can manage. I remember I once did a job where I had a couple of kids relaying letters. For security reasons, right? Actually, because that way I lose a lot less time. I don't have to deal with clients hitting on me or pestering me after the job's done. I also don't have to lose time proving my worth because big boobs equals small brain or something like that. I mean, protecting my identity is one of the reasons, but the few times I've shown myself. They weren't even a risky or dangerous job, just run-of-the-mill security checks. I don't know, maybe I need to show up as a disheveled nerd or something, gives them what they expect to see. Or I just don't show up and save myself the trouble. Why all the questions? Just things I've been curious about and always forgot to ask. So many Alice Rabbit headlines have made me wonder about the hacking business too. Oh, I'll remember to ask you things next time then. Well, I'll take my leave now. See ya. Take care. Hello, sugar? Ow. Hello, Mr. Donovan. Like my pop used to say, never touch the rear of a woman with metallic arms. I think it's more like plastic and carbon fiber. They're hard as hell, and that's all my admin felt. Do you normally greet people that way? I'm a man that can't contain himself when he sees something he likes, kid. Oh, but don't worry. You're safe. You're flatter than the field at my summer home. My summer house. Jesus, Donovan. A bit of advice. You shouldn't provoke the one serving you drinks or food. Don't be offended, kid. You have your audience. I'm just not part of it. Today I'm making this a quick one. Gotta tend to business in a while. Having said that, I'll just have the usual. The usual, he says. Yep. Just the not bad Dutch. The beer. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just mix it. There we go. The usual. Sure, this'll work. What brings you today, Mr. Donovan? That girl I interviewed yesterday is coming again in a couple of weeks. So I was working to clinch an exclusive interview. Did you succeed? Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I'm Donovan D. Donson. I always get what I want. Sure, I had to blackmail the editors of other outlets, but the end result is what matters. I see. Wait, blackmail? You'd be surprised at the kind of stuff you find out when you get the right people drunk. Hey, the signature on that glass over there. Ah, oh yeah. That big tittied Lillian was here? She came yesterday before the concert, yeah. Anything juicy come out of her visit? No. Gossip worthy? No. Tabloid worthy? No. Come on, there has to be something. Well, her love for what she does is so honest and pure that anyone who tries to ruin it should be ashamed. Oh, give me that crap. Throw me a bone here, anything. I've got nothing. Everyone has a price. How much for you to spill the beans? I'm serious here. She said nothing that could be used against her or that you didn't already know. Fine. Say, are many of your interns women, Mr. Donovan? All of my interns are women, kid. Every single one of them. It's a pack of hungry, desperate women. Why only women? Did you ever watch Race for Hope? The movie? Yeah. A movie about a journalist looking for clues regarding a murder. That tacky movie had everything: romance, action, a dog with sunglasses. It also sold this weird fantastical image of what journalism is. I'm guessing lots of girls saw it in high school and wanted to become journalists. And now I have to deal with that crap. How can you be so sure? My first brother-in-law was a doctor. He said that a couple of years after that emergency heart movie, all his interns were women for a long while. And this why you don't let brats that barely understand what responsibilities are pick a career. Do you perhaps know a girl named Kimberly LaVallette? Does it ring a bell? Who is she? Nobody. Can I say anything? Interesting preview of tomorrow's news. You expect me to share my information when you wouldn't share your scoop on the singer? How can one share when there's honestly nothing to share? Uh-huh. I'm gonna be a good citizen today and let this one pass. Have you heard of a group called the Harbingers? No? Really? No? There's some group wanting to overthrow the White Knights. I heard their manifesto in the bathroom once. Interesting piece and even better makeshift toilet paper. They talk about how the organization is corrupt, full of mob bosses, something like that. I think I've heard about that somewhere. What of them? They sent a message to some outlet saying they have proof of their claims. That they're gonna release it to the public tomorrow. Oh, that be interesting to see, I think. I know, right? Alright, kid, give me a Bleeding Jane so I can call it a day. Alright. Bleeding Jane. That's a change of pace. Blended. I did do that right. I think I did it. Yeah, there we go. Here. Simple enough for you, I see. So I've heard this is Donna Zane's bar. Is it true? Yeah. Never thought I'd hear about the undefeated of the West again. More so after the incident with the bears. Where is she? She's out running some bears? 6 years ago, a cash-strapped Donna Zane entered an underground ring for money. Faced 10 enraged grizzly bears to beat them all without killing them. I heard she set them free afterwards too. You were there? I was drunk and bored, what can I say? So you know if she lost her arm there? Can't remember, too drunk. Maybe she had her prosthetic then too. I heard someone there suggest that she lost it after throwing a baseball out of home stadium. It was so hard her arm fell off. But that sounds more like an unsubstantiated rumor. More like something she made up. Well, I gotta go. Next time you see Donna, thank her for winning me my second yacht. I knew betting on her was the right choice. Please come again. Yeah. Wow, Jesus, already? Alright, time to save. Break day 3. Yeah, I'm not gonna just... Back to the title screen. Alright, that's gonna be it for now. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, viewers. Bye-bye!